Well, hello guys. Welcome back to another Massachusetts Central Radio Show. I'm here, your humble host, Mike Camo, here not for just another radio show, but for a Friday night radio show here at about 11:15. I hope you guys enjoy your week. I definitely enjoyed mine. Sorry I didn't record on Wednesday for usual. Sorry I didn't record. Sorry, I'm going to be a little peppy here with my hyperactivity. Not that I have any problems. But hey, everybody, welcome back to... Sorry, I just wanted to try the gravelly little voice out. So, hello, everybody. Sorry I didn't do Wednesday. I was actually tired on Wednesday. I had to... Well, Wednesday I was actually busy putting together my new little dirt robot or whatnot. And yesterday I was going to record, but I was playing Bravely. But I was waiting for Bravely Default 2 to download. And yes, I played 44 minutes of the new game, and I have to say, it is a beautiful game. It is amazing. And for those of you who are willing to part with $60 for a Square Enix games, for any of those who have played Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy VII, or any of the Final Fantasy games, I definitely recommend. As I said before, I'm a big fan of the Kingdom Hearts series. I do not own any of the games, disclaimer, but I played a few of the games over my friend Thomas's house, and I actually liked them. They do remind me of the Square Enix games, and they are, actiony RPG combat games like that game are actually pretty good. One of these days I'll have to own one, but I will be satisfied to play them and stuff like that. So I'm 45 minutes in, and it went on the eShop. It went live on the Nintendo Switch systems at about, for me on the East Coast, it was 12 o'clock, and I started playing it around 12:30 last night. I waited half an hour for the game to go live. For those of you, some of you had to wait till like 3 o'clock in the morning, or in the morning, or the next part of or in the middle of the day to play it if you guys are working or if you guys go to school. I'm pretty sure you guys would have to wait, but very good game so far, and I'm liking it already. In fact, they actually don't make you fight a black mage in the game to start out, because I can remember in Bravely Default, they actually made you fight the black mage. They made you fight the black mage in the prologue. You actually get the black mage ability and its spells. And no, you do not need to buy spells unless, well, actually I shouldn't say that. When you get Elvis, he's the Mike Myers Shrek impersonator. Elvis, he's like, I hope you're ready for it. He reminds me of Mike Myers as either Fat Bastard or Mike Myers or Shrek. I mean, Fast Bastard or Shrek, or one of those guys who are like, come and get it, the Scottish, eat sausage, he's like that type. It's finally good to actually do that. The plot is actually thickening up pretty nicely, because Gloria, who is supposed to be an Anya, if you guys played Bravely 1 and Bravely 2, Bravely 2nd, you guys will know Anya Solis was the Vestal of Wind, and she was actually the priestess. She was actually the one that revived the crystals in the first game. Unfortunately, she unwittingly caused the Great Chasm Calamity in the first game to happen. Fortunately, she thought she was doing good when everybody else in the world around them, around the party, said they were doing badly. Seth is is the burst protagonist. You actually can name him. That's actually the first. You can name your characters in the Bravely series, in the main Bravely Default and Bravely Second. But this is the first time the game actually, like true Final Fantasy, actually allows you to name your first character. You unfortunately, I saw maybe you can also name Adele, who's a mercenary, and Gloria, but unfortunately Gloria, Adele, and Elvis. So they're all different nationalities. So I believe Seth is more English. He's more American. He's definitely he's a sailor. He's a sailor type who gets washed out to sea. And then Adele is more British mercenary, and then Gloria is more British princess. And yes, they do talk in ye old English in some of it. So they do talk in a certain way. So some of their mannerisms are a little different, and you know how they talk in the old English. I'm not going to imitate it because it sounds daft coming from an American, but it's how ye old English is. So so the visuals are very good. I've actually gone into the first town called Halcyonia at night, and the street lamps are lit, and the music's very beautiful, and stuff like that. And the music stays kind of the same throughout the game. I'm pretty sure. I wish they would. I kind of wish they would cut the music out during the nighttime, but when you go out into the overworld, when it turns dark, Seth actually gets a lantern, or whoever's leading your party. Seth gets a lantern, and you actually get the sword. You can actually cut. What I found out is you actually can cut down the grass and shrubs and stuff, and you can actually get Peeg. Peeg is the PG. Peeg is the currency in the Bravely series, and it's one of Square Enix's biggest thing. I mean, Peeg is Peeg. It's always been in there. It's kind of like the little Pokemon dollar sign in the Pokemon series. So, and the weapons actually in the early part of the game are actually quite expensive. It's good I found like 650 Peeg. It's in the outside area. You guys will play it. I found it right when you come out of Halcyonia to the left. If you're facing towards the camera, if you go left, there's a little patch of grass. You can actually find 662 Peeg there. So if you spend on a buckler and a shield and everything, you can actually get a pretty decent. Weapon. And I actually have used the buckler, and it's pretty strong. Adele and Elvis actually cut in halfway through one of the battles, and having a mage on your side is definitely good. When you get Adele, she's actually the highest level character. She's level 5. Her main level's 5, and I think Elvis is 30. And both Elvis's and Adele's, it's a very fun game. I actually like the mechanics. They actually teach you when to brave, not when to over brave. Type, match your attacks. Make sure you know how many BP you're using, because in those games, if you use too many brave points, and you go for your limit break or something like that, and all of them have limit breaks or specials in the Bravely series. You don't want to use those early because they take a long time to build up, and when you do use them, you can't use them after a while. So So, and I got to know some of those mechanics with the demo, and the demo was really hard. I do praise Square Enix for actually upping the demo's difficulty because it was really, really, really good. It actually showed just what the game could be like, and they actually allowed you to choose your difficulty from the beginning. I picked easy because I want to enjoy the story. Then when I do another playthrough, I'm going to do hardcore or hard because I really want a challenge. But until then, I'm going to put it on easy because I really want to enjoy the story. And I think all the voice actors and voice actresses do a really good job. You can definitely tell who's a villain. You can definitely tell who's a villain and stuff like that. I'm not going to spoil into the story. You guys will have to read it. You guys will have to watch it. You guys will have to play the game and watch the playthroughs from different people. But I will say this, guys, what a game to start out. And Square Enix, I'm hoping they can put out more of these gems for years to come because I'm definitely wanting to Bravely Third. So, from the main Bravely series. So, but yeah, it's a great game. Hopefully I'll be able to tell you guys how it's going. I'll tell you guys my progress. And as I said before, my phone is not quite a month old yet. When I get it, when it's about a month old, I will report to you guys on what that is and whatnot. I'm actually going to go to bed, guys, because I have to get up early tomorrow. I have to get up like 6:30, 7 o'clock so I can get up. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I might have to take an Uber tomorrow because my mother's not feeling well. Back related, not COVID. Thank you very much. And thank you. Knock on wood. She's healthy. She's healthy, not having COVID. And it's just hopefully this back thing heals, and I'll pray for her to do everything. And I'm gonna be my dad and I are gonna be the good man in the house and help her out. So. And I'm pretty sure April would always like that, and I always mention April, so it's great for that. I just want to let you guys all know that I thank you for the support. Thank you for all the views. I'm gonna try. I don't quote me on this, but I'm gonna try to do live gameplay tomorrow. I don't know what game, but I'm gonna do live gameplay tomorrow evening. I do not know which one, but you guys will have to wait and see. And I'll do a vlog later, and then I'll do Saturday, and then Sunday and Monday I'm going to try to do Sunday and Monday I'm going to try to do the vlogs during the day, earlier in the afternoon, and then hopefully be okay for the rest of the time. But until then, guys, I wish you guys all the rest of your weekend. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll definitely do everything. It's supposed to be a little bit of snow tomorrow. Hopefully it's not too bad. And I will pray for all my friends, pray for this great country, and pray for all of our freedoms and our rights. And let's all pray that we get out of this COVID-19 pandemic in one piece, that when it does happen, and when it does cease, and it does everything, and everybody has their shots around the world, hopefully we can all hug. Hopefully we can give each other high fives, hug, go to parties, celebrate, and stuff like that. Our newfound freedom from the virus that has been plaguing us for the last year or so. So and I believe this month. It's this month today. I think it's like at the end of this month that we actually had the first coronavirus cases. We've had the cases reported in January, but February 2020 was the first time that we actually had coronavirus cases build up. So we've technically had the virus around for a year. Our lockdowns happened a month later in March. So yeah, we're a year into this, guys. Even though the world's been in this 2 years, since December 2019. So about a year and a half that this has been started, even though it's been a year in the U.S. But hopefully we all can rejoice and we can see each other again. Let's all pray to God that He gives the powers that be that are trying to give out this shot. We'll get it out quick, efficient, no fighting, so we can all enjoy our lives again and be back to normal, if you can call it that. So, and then we can go on to being happy again. And, we can go to parties, hang out with each other, enjoy the nightlife, and so my friends can see the new me out and about. So I can see the new them out and about. I'm definitely dying to hang out with Tom a lot. Go to Boston, go to his house. Megan, well, I'm going to be hanging at her house and whatever else. Maybe go to the movies again, and just maybe, April. We'll see. But yeah, bless those three for being good friends to me. And I'm blessed to be good friends to them, to motivate them, and to get them to be strong. And let's stay strong. Let's stay motivated, America. Let's do this, and we can definitely work together and end it. Let's stay strong. Let's not fight. Let's fight this virus instead of ourselves. Good night and peace out. And that's the way it is. P.S. Walter Cronkite.